I'll call you later. I got to go. Right. Good evening, everybody. Why do they people call me right when I'm going live? Because they didn't know. How is everybody doing tonight? Getting my desk cleaned up here, getting everything in order. So, Sanford and Sons. Did you guys see the thumbnail? What's up, Mr. John Hancock? How the heck are you? Yeah, pack it up, down the road, don't look back. That's right. How you doing, Jenny? You set the reminder. That was 5:30. So that means you guys saw my thumbnail. That's pretty cool. That's good stuff. Let's see here. What can I do here? Okay. Let's try this here. Nope, I don't want to do that. Hold on one here. Okay, hold on 1 second here, guys. There we go. Let's try this. I'm setting some settings here, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm making some settings here. Okay, how can I change that?
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to do something here. All right, never mind. I'll do it later. So how the heck is everybody tonight? There's Alan. Hi, Michelle P. How are you? You just came in from the yard. Good, great timing. Fantastic. So did you guys all see my thumbnail? Give me a thumbs up or something. Hi, Renee. How are you? It's been a dreary, windy, cloudy day in Northern Idaho. I know Jeremy told me. How are you, Renee? Steve, how are you, brother? We have, what is it? 10 days? What are we, 10 days away, honey?
Something like that.
So you have this week. So we leave a week from Thursday. So that's Sunday to Saturday is 7. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And we leave Wednesday night.
Thursday. Don't be pushing it. You keep moving it a
Thursday.
day ahead. I can't leave any earlier
I'm
than
gonna
June
leave so
3rd.
bad. Oh, it's killing me, you guys. Oh my gosh. But it is coming down. It's a little bit sooner than we have so much we want to do before we leave. The blue, any of you guys, are you guys deep sea fishermen? I know that Jenny, are you in here? Jenny Molnar, are you in the chat tonight? Are you watching? Because her husband, I have gone on many deep sea fishing trips, and he is probably watching the fish counts. And we just found out today from a guy that works on a boat, a 62-footer, that they are getting limits of bluefin right now, and I want to go bad. And I don't know if we're going to be able to go.
Hi, Michelle.
No, John, I'm not. I'm working 5 days this week, and I'm working 3 days next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because we're off on Monday. We're going to get that last couple of big fat checks, California wages, before we go. We could really use the money.
I've been packing, if you notice my craft room.
Yeah, do you guys see the walls there?
It's empty. My little wooden thing is empty also. No, don't show them the room. The room's a mess.
The room's a mess, I know. But
don't.
Oh, come on.
They can see it from here. It's right there. Honey, don't show them the room.
I'm just showing them walls.
Just leave it.
There it goes. You guys get dizzy? You see her cabinet's empty there? Yeah. She's boxing everything up. So that's just the craft room. So if you guys saw the truck today, that was the Toyota pickup truck. I'm gonna do a quick video of us loading up the dump trailer. It is now full. It is full of her toy. If you guys saw that last video we put out, we bought her that Ranger Polaris, and I put the doors on. I'm going to put all those little videos out, kind of how-to stuff on how to put accessories on this thing. We loaded that thing up. I took apart the workshop that I had built in the back, and we loaded that thing up. And then all my woodworking tools and tables and some couches. The trailer is full.
Too much stuff. I couldn't believe it all fit in there.
Michael Holland, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Michael.
Oh, yes, I'm breaking Newsom's heart. Don't get me started, John Hancock. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, did you guys see the news this week? He got slapped down hard. He lost the lawsuit against Harvest Ministries in Pasadena. Pasadena had been harassing him, the church, threatening the pastor with arrest and $1,000 a day fine for staying open. This whole time they've been fighting. Governor Newsom lost because they were not equally applying the shutdown mandates, the restrictions for restaurants, bars, stores, and churches. They were telling churches that you couldn't sing, you couldn't meet, you couldn't be inside, and yet they were allowing all these. So that it was a complete inequality. The federal judge ruled that the Governor Newsom he issued an injunction against Governor Newsom that he cannot restrict churches at all. All churches in California are now allowed to be open, 0 restrictions, 0 masks, the way it should have been from a long time ago. And I'll probably get a strike for saying all that kind of stuff on here. But anyway, and they are ordering Governor Newsom to pay $1.35 million of the legal fees and attorney's fees to Harvest Ministries. Praise God. God is bigger. Gavin Newsom, the commie, is done. So there's the greatest. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, neighbor? Bruce Soward, how you doing, brother? Thank you, Brett, for coming in. I understand. Go have fun. Man, I've been trying to watch everybody's videos, man. I'm still working the full-time job. Coming home, we're packing, and I've got to work out. If you guys watched my last live stream, I was telling you guys I was getting some high blood pressure. I was actually in the hospital last week. My daughter, the nurse, made me go because my blood pressure was high. I was just feeling the pressure up here, and my heart was kind of pounding. And I guess I've been stressed, and I didn't realize it. I equate stress with worry. I'm not worried. I am beyond excited. And so I had to get on the exercise bike because my heart rate drops. It hits bottom when I'm working out and I'm on the exercise bike. And so I have been hitting it hard for the last 10 days, and my blood pressure is down to normal, 120 over 80. It's where it's supposed to be. So, plus I got out of the tower cranes. I'm in the regular mobile crane. So I'm walking anyway. So yeah, everything came back clear. They did the EKGs on me. I did the one the night before. They did a CAT scan, make sure I didn't have any brain tumors. They did an ultrasound on my carotid arteries, make sure they were restricted. Chest x-ray. Thank you, honey. My lovely, awesome country girl wife. Yeah, check that out. Got some tea. These are some cups that our friends gave us when they knew we were moving to Idaho. Oh, does it say Pop on that side? Yeah, it does. So she's got the mama cup, and I got the Papa cup. We've become, she has made me a big tea drinker. Anyway, so did the EKG, carotid arteries, did the chest x-ray, and everything came, and all the blood work, it came out completely clear. I went back the next morning. They discharged me. Came back the next morning for a stress test, another EKG. I'm running on the ramp at a 45. Maybe not a 45. It's probably 30, but it felt like 45.
Yeah, Ryan.
For
they
7
found out
minutes.
That he was crazy. This poor guy is crazy.
Healthy
to be in California.
as an ox. Yeah, the California traffic was making me stressed out. Exactly. So anyway, I'm clean. I just need to work out and get into shape. And I'm going to need to get into shape so I can look like Ryan Tremper. If any of you guys are not subscribed to Ryan Tremper and North Idaho Chronicles, go look at that handsome man, his beautiful family, his beautiful baby girl, lovely girls. Man,
hey, Jenny.
Good thing they all shoot. Jenny, how are you? Jenny Molnar, fantastic. You popped in. I was just talking about you. Does Mike know about the bluefin tuna limits that are going on right now? And I am really seriously considering jumping on a 1.5-day boat this weekend. I just don't know where I'll put all the fish. We have to do some massive canning and do tuna canning before we leave for Idaho. You're doing good. That's great to hear, Jenny.
Because
we are praying for you.
I don't think we can fit anything else in that trailer. Or
Matt, thanks for popping in. How are you, brother? Yeah, guys. Well, yeah. Okay, so tumors means that there's masses. The voids that they found doesn't mean I'm sick or anything. That's the opposite of tumors. That's actually better than having masses, is voids. That's okay.
Oh, no, he has a torn rotator cuff.
Who does? Who's got the torn rotator cuff?
Mike Molnar.
Oh, no. What the heck? So he's watching the fish counts and just dying, I bet. Oh, he ain't going to be doing any fishing then. Chad, how are you, brother? What's going on? How you doing, man? Yeah, let's see. Chad says, hey, what's up, Olivia Hart?
Hey, Chad.
Gives me
Well, because you don't make comments on his Instagram like I do.
But I watch all of Chad's videos though. You watch his videos? Hey, there's another guy with a lot of girls. Man, between you and Ryan, I don't know. You guys are the insane ones with all the girls, man. But you are both good dads because you've taught them all how to shoot. That's fantastic. Hey, if any of you guys seen 9 to 5 to Life, are you up to 12,000 subscribers, Chad? Last time I checked, it was 11.3 or something ridiculous. So Chad's been schooling me on how to make better videos because he does a great job making videos. So you guys got to watch that. Fishes and Loaves, how are you, brother? No, Fishes and Loaves. We have made multiple trips up to Idaho, back and forth, hauling junk. We were working on the cabin. The floors that we put in, that last trip that you saw, we were actually putting in hardwood maple floors and Olivia's dream kitchen. We came back. That was a month and a half ago. We are now finally leaving next week. We're going to drive up for 2 weeks, and I got to fix the road. We're coming back again, but when we come back, we're loading up and leaving forever, permanently. So a week from this Thursday, we leave, and for about 3 weeks' time, we're going to do some work on the cabin. We got to come back. We got to get a moving van. You guys have probably all heard the story before. It would cost $6,000 to rent a U-Haul here and then leave it up in Idaho. So on our way back from this work trip, we're going to pick up a moving van in Vegas, drive it here to Fullerton, load it up, and then we're driving it up there and we're leaving it in Missoula, Montana. And it's only going to cost us, what did I say, $1,600. It's insane. There are so many moving vans leaving California. So that's the story.
No,
Olivia lost her smile. What were we talking about, moving?
Chad, I don't know. Chad said 15.
No fishing, no disc golf. Rot Dog, how you doing, brother? Hey, fantastic. Thanks for popping in. So Rot Dog is the Rottweiler guy that's been talking to me about buying a Rottweiler for Olivia. So 15,000 subscribers. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that is fantastic. Yeah, Jenny, I am a planner. I've been planning this for 5 years, and you know what? That's probably what's made me stress quite a bit is because I think about this 24/7. I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and start thinking about what I need to do and where I want to put which box and what I need to plan for, and I can't go back to sleep for an hour. And so that's probably what got my blood pressure going up. So, okay, you saw the beautiful kitchen. Thank you, Fishes and Loaves, for watching that. Yeah, man. Canning tuna made her lose the smile. She actually loves the canned tuna that we made, that we had. It was so really yummy. Delicious. It's just thinking about trying to do that. If I go fishing this weekend, we're going to have to can all that tuna instead of freeze it. Because we're not going to have a freezer. We're leaving the freezer here for the kids. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to go fishing. I want to badly, but I don't think we can go. English Mastiff. So Ryan, we're going to come over as soon as we get up there and we get settled in for a day or two. We're coming over because you're going to feed us at your barbecue, your delicious barbecue. Get some of that Santa Maria barbecue going. We'll bring the meat. How's that? And you just get the fire going, and we'll check out your English Mastiff because we're going to have to get something for Olivia because Marley the boxer is just we don't know what she's going to do.
Yeah, she's overly friendly. It doesn't bark.
She did kill a mouse yesterday, but because she was playing with the mouse and was pawing it with her mouse, and the little tiny bitty mouse just couldn't handle the big boxer food. So, yeah. Okay, so John, we have 3 vehicles. We have my F-350, we have her 4-wheel drive Explorer, and then we have my Toyota pickup truck. So if you saw the thumbnail when you came in, that's the Toyota pickup. When we come up this next time, she's going to be driving the Explorer. And I'll tell you a story why we're taking that, not the Toyota.
I was just going to say it, but I'm glad I did. Because I'm hauling something with the Explorer. She's
going to be pulling something with the Explorer. She's going to be pulling a trailer. I'm going to borrow Alan's trailer. He said I probably could. And I'm going to put that. We're going to put the log splitter on the trailer. I need the trailer for all that wood. I don't have any room to put that wood in the big trailer. And I need that wood for the dozer. So guys, I'm telling you guys, I have this. It's just, my mind is just, it's just a mess. I have to get my dozer up a couple of feet so I can get underneath of it and I can fix some leaking oil lines before I can fix the road. That is the number one first thing I have to do. So in order to do that, I have to get wood. I need to get some like 10 by 10s, like railroad ties size, right? Well, I was able to get some for free from work that were going to go in the dumpster. But I got to haul them up there because everybody knows wood is insanely expensive right now. To go buy railroad ties, they're like $30 a piece. So, you know, it might be worth it just to buy them up there and just leave this here for firewood.
You already have it all here.
More thinking, guys. I got to think this one out. So if we borrow into Alan's trailer, we can put the log splitter on and the wood, and we can haul it all up there. It's all free. It doesn't cost us anymore. Right. Stay tuned.
Except for more gas.
So the Explorer, the reason we're taking the Explorer up there, and we're going to leave it. And then when we come back in the F-350, we're going to stop in Vegas. She's going to ride with me on the way back, and she's going to drive the budget rental van. We're going to get a 26-footer, drive that here to Fullerton. It's a 4-hour drive to Vegas from here. Load up, and then leave. So she'll be driving the budget rental. I'll be driving the F-350 with the trailer again, bringing it back, and we're going to load up both of them, and we should be able to get everything in the both vehicles. And then Danae is going with us, and she's going to drive the Toyota pickup truck. So it'll be a caravan. You got to get the vehicles up there. If we can fit it, well, we're not going to be able to fit it. Donnie, I'm not going to talk about that. We can't fit everything in the 26-foot van. There's no way. So there you go. There's a reason. Oh, the reason why we're taking the Explorer and the Toyota, because the registration expires in the Explorer in June. What in the world is wrong with you?
She wants to go on her run. I didn't take her yesterday.
She can just wait. She can wait 10 more minutes. We're gonna do this only like a 25 minute, guys, tonight because we're exhausted. I got to get some videos out. So,
honey, slow down.
I know, right?
We're talking a mile a minute.
Well, Marty's distracting me. So the Explorer's registration is due, and I am not giving California another dime of my money for registration. We're going to drive it up in June, and we're going to register it and get rid of those California plates and get it registered in Idaho. So that's why. Last year, I registered my F-350. 2 months later, I tried to renew my license, and I spent 3 hours at a shot 3 different times, and I couldn't get into the DMV because they said they were going to be open, and they were closed. I wasted so much time. I was so mad. I said, screw it. I went up to Idaho, and within an hour, got my Class A license, my motorcycle license, and registered my truck in and out at the DMV in Priest River. So I came back, and I filled out. I sent my plates. I kept them, and I sent them in with a refund request to state of California. I had only paid for them 2 months in advance, thinking I would get a partial refund. Nope. California will not give you any refund. You have to apply for the refund before the registration due date, or you don't get it back. I was livid. So when our registration expires in June on the Explorer, we're just going to drive it up there and register it. So take that, California and Gavin Newsom. There's the story, guys. Yes, finally. I know, right? Jenny. You know, and I just push myself. When I'm exhausted, tired, I'll just keep going. And I start tripping on stuff, and I have to sit down and take a break. And she is on my case all the time. The older we get, the more she worries about me, I think. And just
listen to your wife. She's right.
I know.
Thank you, Roger.
Roger. I know. You stood in line for 8 hours to get a license last year. Yeah. I wasn't going to do it, Steve. Nope. I did it twice. So there you go. There's the update, guys. The trailer is packed. It's an 18-foot trailer. It is packed. Stay tuned for that video. I'm going to try and put that together tonight and release that in a couple of days. And you guys can see what the trailer looks like. It's insane. Yes, wives are right. Yeah. Good thing we have more guys in here than girls tonight, or I'd be outnumbered. Is the cane Corso to scare off mountain lions or grizzlies or some other wildlife for people during SHTF? Okay, so there's no grizzlies where we're at. There are black bears. Fishes and loaves. If you go back to last fall, I put up a video with the bears that I found on our property. It was a mama bear and 3 cubs. You can skip to about 4-minute mark.
Yeah.
She just totally farted.
Yeah, she did.
Will you please go? Oh my gosh.
You're fine. Focus.
Boxer farts. No, will you please go get some of the spray?
Focus. No,
I can't focus. I
You're
can't
fine.
focus. I cannot focus. I can't focus. That stench bucket right there is just. She's.
Honey, just focus.
Oh my gosh, dog farts, guys.
You're so drama.
I can't stand dog farts. They're worse than my farts.
No, they're not.
Yes, that's right. I'm not in California anymore. We have 10 days to go. So yeah. Michelle, I don't muffle you, not intentionally. You're never going to let me live that down, are you? Precursor to poop. She's pretty regular. She goes once in the morning and she's done, but I don't know, whatever her diet is, we try and feed her good food and minimize the canine flatulence. Olivia says she doesn't smell it. I don't smell anything. Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering. I swear I'm gonna die. And then she cries when I toot.
Well, it's like horrendous.
Oh, come on, Michelle. It was an accident. And that was like a year ago. All my retiree blues are out there.
Okay.
If you're a pirate, you need more water. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if we're not retiring yet. We still have 10 years to go, so it's going to be a while. We're going to be going up there to work. I've been offered 3 jobs before I even got up there. And
Jenny has to leave now and go work, Marlon. I'm going to take her on the bike. I'll be back.
You won't be that long. All right.
Bye, guys. I'll be back. Come on, Marlon.
See, dog's priority. The dog gets priority. She gets treated better than I do sometimes. It's just not fair. It is not fair. But that's going to be her companion up there, so that's okay. I'll be there as much as I possibly can, but the dog will be there with her 100%. You guys got 5 more years. Jenny, I know you guys were talking about trying to get out of the state too. I don't know where you guys were talking about. You have rots. Yeah, rots eat a lot more food than boxers do, for sure. They probably put away 3 times the food that Marley does. So, the schoolhouse. Wow, Roger, that's a good memory you have. Yeah, we're going to definitely do the schoolhouse. I was originally we were going to talk, we had talked about putting that on Airbnb, fixing that sucker up and putting it on Airbnb. And that thing would be packed all the time. We have since retracted that thought and decided that we are not going to do Airbnb because we have 2 other wonderful neighbors and we all share a gate. And we really are liking the privacy up there. And we don't like having that gate open. And neither do my neighbors. And my neighbors would not be happy with people in and out. You know how the Airbnb people are. They could be there and sleep at night and then never be there during the daytime, but only come in once or twice a day. But you have other Airbnb people that are in and out 20 times in a day. So the traffic issue has really... and other neighbors that we've had that also don't like a lot of traffic. We really want to respect our neighbors, and we're considering them as far as the traffic goes. And we've decided we don't want the traffic either. So we are going to fix that schoolhouse up, but we're going to have it fixed up for family and friends to come visit, and that's it. As much as we would love to do Airbnb, and we could probably make a killing on renting that sucker out all the time, I think the idea, the thought at this point is to look for another piece of property that's closer to the highway somewhere or somewhere away from our hidden valley. Because we're not going to tell anybody where we're at. And we don't plan on sharing that. Only the locals that know us know, where we're at. Right. So we're looking at possibly getting another piece of property somewhere when property prices come down and doing an Airbnb that way on a nice remote piece of property, and then and maintaining that, but away from our own place. That way we don't have the traffic issue. So stay tuned for that, Roger. That's a great question. Thanks for that. We're definitely going to be doing that schoolhouse upgrade, and we're going to make it really cute. So second fiddle, yeah. Michelle. You know what, Michelle? I don't know what to say. Yes, she got me tea. But she left me for her dog for a walk. So here, Tennessee or North Carolina. Yeah, you know what? There's so many people. You know what, Jenny? If you want to, there's a channel. I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to type it in the comment section here. Go look at this channel. Look at Hoag, Hoag. I think their last name is Hoag. It's a YouTube channel, and they left California a couple years ago, and they live in Tennessee, and it's a great channel. They have like 8,000 subscribers, and they are fun to watch. He's got a wife, a couple daughters, and they're always out there running around doing crazy stuff, and he constantly is vlogging the issues, the transplant thing. So, but they're out and about all the time. You want to get some great views, some great drone stuff of what they're doing in Tennessee. That's a great one. So, yeah, right. Exactly. Fishes and loaves. Somebody might camp out in there, and I'd have to point a pew pew at them to get them to leave. It's getting crazy for sure. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. What? My wife is in the chat. What's going on here? Are you watching? Are you texting and driving your bike? Yeah, go check out Hoag. You'll love that, Jenny. They're neat people. So, did I lose any comments? I lost some comments here. I got talking again. It's all you guys' fault. You guys do that to me. You guys are some of the best subscribers and best fans out there that I have of anybody. I look at other channels out there that people just don't say nothing. They just sit there and watch. You'll see 50 people in the chat with a comment or two here now. You guys get me going. What's going on, Jeremy? How you doing, brother? Hey, did you see my thumbnail, Jeremy, with the Toyota pickup trucks? I put it on the community tab, and I put it on the community tab, that thumbnail, and let's see here. What am I doing here? There we go. So on my thumbnail on the community tab, you probably can't see the whole thing, but on the thumbnail for my live stream I'm looking at right now, you can see my Toyota truck full of a bunch of my woodworking equipment and a couple of wood projects a couple of printers. How many of you guys know what a printer's cabinet is? The old time printers used to have those cabinets with those drawers that would pull out. A lot of you crafty ladies probably know what a shadow box is, right? And they would take the drawers out of a printer's cabinet, and they'd hang them on the wall, and they have these little tiny cubby holes. Well, each of those little tiny drawers had dividers in them, and each of the little dividers would have these little tiny. A lot of times they were made out of lead, or kind of a metal lead mixture, and it would be the letter. And they would take these letters out, and they would line them all up in a printing press. And it was a literal press, right? So you guys most of you guys are probably my age. You guys know what a printing press is, right? The paper presses and they ink it, press, right? So I got these two printing press boxes, and they were full of all the letters from this place that went out of business. And I got the whole cabinet with all the drawers in it. And if anybody knows, when you go to those craft fairs, each one of those drawers is like $30-$40 or more. I got two whole cabinets. I think I paid $350 for two. Actually, I got three whole cabinets, a little short one and two tall ones. When you restore those things, they go for like $2,000. So anyway, I got those two things. That's what's in the truck. A bunch of my woodworking equipment. We loaded up the trailer. So Red Fox, anybody remember Sanford and Sons? How many of you guys have moved? And we already moved once from La Habra to this rental, and we got rid of a ton of junk. I still have more, and then we moved it all over here, and now I have to go through all this stuff again, and I got to get rid of even more stuff, or we're going to have to haul it all with us. So that's why I said Sanford and Sons, because you had a printer's drawer. Yeah, you put miniatures, exactly. So you guys know, letterpress. You guys know what they are. Fantastic. I got two of them. Your dad was a printer? No way, Jenny. So you probably are familiar with the printing museum down in Long Beach or Torrance. I had these 2 drawers. There was probably 25 drawers in each of these cabinets, and then there was another 10 drawers in another cabinet, and they were full of the letters. And I took them all down there and donated them to the printing museum down in Torrance. They were happy as could be. Down in Torrance, they actually have these giant printing presses that still are operational. And they actually put out a newspaper. It's pretty neat with the old printing presses. But anyway, that'll be a fun project through the wintertime when things slow down. So you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, big boy Chad. He's up there, almost 15K. That's just crazy, man. So I'm listening to Chad and his teaching. Yeah, that was a good score. You know, a couple of them have some pretty good termite damage to them, so I've got to replace quite a bit of the wood on the sides. But anyway, it's gonna be fun. You guys had tons of them too that you got rid of. Yeah. Hey, Chad, thanks for popping in, brother. Appreciate it. Chad is a busy boy these days because he is going full-time YouTube here pretty soon, I think. Oh, you know, that's interesting, Fishes and Loaves. That's a good thought. Thanks for the idea. A studio. That might be, yeah. So we got a potbelly stove, guys. Anybody heard of a round oak potbelly stove? Anybody familiar with that brand of potbelly stove? I don't think I've shown that in my videos yet. We got this thing at a garage sale. They're restored. They're couple $1,000s. We got one. We scored one from this couple that owned antiques. I think we paid $350 for it in perfect condition. All I had to do was buy the fire grate in the bottom because the one it had was broken. Everything works. The doors, everything. The only thing it's missing is the spinnacle. Is it called a spinnacle on top? The little spire thing that you just set on top. It makes it look like a king hat. Anyway, this thing is huge and it's awesome, and that's going to go in there. So stay tuned for that one because we're not going to even restore it. It's never been painted or anything. So that will go in there as the studio to keep Olivia warm if we make it into a studio. That's a great idea. Yes. Okay. John Hancock. Yes, we'll stay in touch, John. Mr. Hancock. I'm also going to be going to the local wood mill. You know, Jeremy from Living the Dream here. Jeremy, you notice what I'm wearing, by the way? I'm supporting the cause here. Oops, wrong way. You guys all see that? You guys can all see that, right? Let me turn my head the right way. There we go. Try and do something in the camera and it's all backwards, right? You guys see whose logo that is? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, some really cool guy hooked me up with this hat. So Jeremy would be a good one to know for that stuff, but I'm going to be looking into buying logs as well because I'm seriously looking at buying a sawmill. You guys need to go and look at the last video that Chad put up, a 9 to 5 to Life. He went to a buddy's that was showcasing a sawmill, and those sawmills, they're like a step above the cheap Harbor Freight ones. The guy saws logs like crazy, and it's like $2,300 for that sawmill. The Norwoods and those other ones, I mean, you're spending $3,000, $5,000, $6,000. So I'm going to be looking for buying logs as well and sawing some lumber. But we'll see if lumber prices come down, guys. Been to the Gutenberg Festival every year. Oh, no way. That is super cool. A shop build video. Yeah, Roger. I've already got bids for pole barns up there, and it's coming. That's going to be coming as well. So with lumber prices, we got to wait for the lumber prices to come down. The pole barn, we're going to be, you obviously got your 6x6s, and you got your wood framing, and you got your not your girders. I'm tired. I can't remember the name. The big girders, the roof beams, anyway, all that stuff, and then the rest of it's metal. I know, right? Jeremy needs a shop. He's talking about building one. I know. We're all waiting for him. Poor Jeremy, man. Those guys he's so busy. Hi, Christy. There's my sister. You were just going to ask me. And one of a kind, Jeremy. Thank you for the hat. A Hudson, no. Trusses. Thank you, Roger. It takes a village to do a live stream. Thank you for the English help there. So yeah, I gotta wait for lumber prices to come down. There's a guy I've been following that's in Idaho somewhere. I forget the guy's name. Called the financial ninja or the money ninja. Anyway, he's constantly doing updates and he's talking about investing and whatnot. He thinks that there's going to be a massive collapse in lumber prices by the end of the summertime because people have stopped building their houses. Well, not completely, but a lot of people have stopped because it's adding $20,000, $30,000 onto the price of their house or more. I know down here, big apartment complexes that are made out of wood, they've stopped building those and they're pushing them until lumber prices come down. So lumber's out of control. So once the laws of supply and demand, once people stop buying so much lumber, they will the prices will come down. So anyway, yeah, I can do slabs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, once the mills get caught up, though, it's the same everywhere. It doesn't matter where it is. And we're right there in wood country. We have there's two big sawmills, one right there in Priest River where we're at, and then there's one in Sandpoint. They're all over the place up there, and they're just so far behind with production that prices have just exploded. So anyway, yeah, stay tuned for all that, guys. It's going to be exciting to watch. Hold on 1 second here. I am trying to. Where'd it go? Trying to get caught up here. There we go. Okay, cool. Trying to watch some analytics and stuff while we're doing this. So anyway, guys, there is PVC is the mills aren't behind. Well, they're not anymore, right? They're going full time because everybody's back to work now, right? So they're not even allowing overtime. I wonder why. Yeah, it's still going to be crazy. Here's a quick one for you guys. I just sent Jeremy a screenshot. I was on realtor.com. Our house has more than tripled in value according to realtor.com in the last 3 years since we bought it up there. It's absolutely insane. I sent him a screenshot of some prices of houses for sale in Priest River. $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, $400,000 or $500,000 for these little shacks in the town of Priest River. There's some that are on the river that are going for over $1 million, $1.2 million. There's some houses up in the hills right around the town that are going for $700,000, $800,000, $1 million. Just Priest River, guys. There's 10-acre properties out in the middle of nowhere, out in the boonies. Excuse me, with a prefab home going for $350,000 out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's absolutely that's actually affordable for a lot of people. At least 30% of the homes I took a look at said pending. It's just absolutely bonkers crazy up there. So what I have heard people saying is that the prices, the building isn't going to start kind of slowing down. It's not going to peak until 2025 for at least another 3 to 4 years if everything kind of stays the way it's going. Even with the economy slowing down a little bit, with inflation going up, it's not going to peak. So right now is a great time to get into construction and do stuff up there because they are dying for work up there. I know a guy up there that put an offer. He put an ad up. I won't mention names or where, but he put an ad up and offered a $1,500 signing bonus if they would come work for him, sign a 1-year contract, come work for him, an excavation company, and no takers. I'm like, what? I'll come work. I could use it. He's close, So it's crazy, guys. It's all made up. I know, right, John? Yeah. The land prices are crazy, so it's a good thing that you got your place when you did. It's all control. Tim Fergal, thanks for coming in. I was thinking about you tonight. We got new phones. we both of our phones were broken. Olivia's was missing calls. My screen was cracked. We needed a new phone number anyway, so we signed up for a couple new phone numbers. We got some, 2-for-1 deals on the phones and love them. But now here's something interesting for you Idaho people, and the reason I said I was just thinking about you, Tim, because I was going through my phone contact list, and there you were in my phone contacts, and I didn't want to get rid of your number, so I was weeding out all the people that I haven't called in about 15 years. I was wondering about the keeping my phone number 714, right? Well, I have already experienced personally when I've called around for places and for bids. Oh, where are you calling from? And I'll say, oh, I'm out of state. Oh, okay. Or they say, oh, down in Orange County, huh? Oh, California, huh? Because they know, or they were from California. But the people that, they see the number. It's a non-208 number, right? So I started thinking, I'm like, I didn't get any bad reactions from people when I called, but I definitely got a response. Well, I'm planning on starting up my own business up there. I'm going to go into forestry mulching. That's the plan. At least part-time. Go to work for somebody part-time, do some forestry mulching on the side, that kind of thing. So that's the plan, right? Lord willing. I wondered if people would answer the phone number if it was not a 208 phone number. Because there is so much anti-Californian sentiment. And I am not Californian. I am Oregonian. I'm Oregonian. I'm from Oregon. I grew up in Oregon. Yes, I'm coming from California, but I'm not Californian. I can't stand California at this point. But they will not answer the phone if it's a non-208 number, whether it's California or not. With all the anti-California sentiment, I'm thinking, if I'm going to start up my own business, I better get a 208 phone number. And then I talked to somebody that had moved up there back in 2016. And she had she was up in Van Nuys or someplace up there. I forget the area code she was calling from. She had a business up there. She's had a business up there, and she could not get any calls. Her phone would not ring from a 208 phone number. You've got to be kidding me. Why? People will not call it. They think they're either getting charged out-of-state fees or long-distance charges, or they don't want to do business with somebody that's out of the state. They don't think you're in the state, or it's a spam call, or whatever the case is. Or they just won't answer because it's not an Idaho number. She went and got an Idaho phone number through Google. It's free. And then had her calls forwarded to that phone number. Her phone started ringing off the hook like crazy for her home business. It was crazy. So personal experience, firsthand experience from somebody that owns a business up there, had to get the number. That was a long ways around to tell you, Tim Fergal, why I was thinking about you. But it's a crazy story, right? So, yes, Jenny, bias, big time. And I can't blame them. The state of Idaho, I did the research. In 2018, 26,000 people out of the 80,000 that moved into Idaho, 26,000 were from California. People are saying, oh, they're coming up here because they're having problems with some of the politics up there. Like the mayor of Sandpoint's been doing some liberal stuff. Boise's mayor, whatnot. Some of the planning commission people are ex-Californians, and they're kind of pro-growth, and all the Idahoans are anti-growth. And I can't blame them. They don't want things to change, right? So the politics are all there. So that Idaho actually became more of a red state. The Republican Party grew, and Democrats added a few in as well. But the Republican Party grew. So it's a solid red state, but people are thinking it's going to change. Like Texas, right, Roger? You're down in Texas, 818. Until they get absorbed into Idaho, yeah. Oregon is, yeah, Oregon. Okay, I'm old Oregonian. I'm from when Oregonians were good people, when good, solid hunting, fishing people, and conservative. I'm not the new Oregonians. The new ones, whew. Yeah, it's bad over there. I've been watching. Yeah, they're nervous that things are going to turn purple for sure. Even landlocked land is crazy. Yeah. Go work on your videos. Hey, Glock and Roll. Thanks for popping in, brother. How you doing, man? Yeah, a couple counties. Jenny, the crazy's been happening for weeks already, and it's going to get even crazier this week. I have to still work out every single night and stay in good shape. And then I've got to come home after working my 8 hours and driving an hour and up in traffic in LA traffic. Come home and I gotta get stuff packed up, but I'll get it done. We'll have everything packed up and ready to go. We have to have everything ready to go, packed up before we leave, because when we come back, we're driving up with the van and we're backing it up and throwing the door open and we're jumping out and we're going to start packing boxes in. As fast as we can get that van packed when we get back, there's not going to be any rest for us. It's going to be a 4-day, it's going to be 5 days of hell, really. It's going to be a lot of driving and a lot of work. So that's the plan. You know what? That's interesting that you said that, Roger. You are right about that. That is an interesting statistic. There's a lot of federally owned land in Idaho. That's two sides of the sword there. Two sides of that, Roger. Yes, there's a lot of public land that people can go hunting and fishing on, and you can't build on it, and so it's always going to be out there for everybody to use. But at the same time, that's why the land that is in Idaho is so expensive, and it's just shooting through the roof. It used to be cheap. So there's two sides to that. Vermont's liberal. Yeah. Yep, you're totally right. Fishes and loaves. Yeah, a lot of city people are leaving. Yeah. You know what? And I don't know if you guys saw that last news article that there's, I don't know how many counties, Glock and Roll, how many of those counties are trying to, they just voted in Oregon last week, and they passed a resolution to make the state legislators take a look at the viability of how many counties seceding in Oregon and joining Idaho and making greater Idaho. Never going to happen. As fun as that sounds, I think it would be fun just to see the politics. I posted on Facebook, and people were like, some Idahoans were like, no, I don't think that we want that. I go, yeah, I don't blame you. Have you guys been able to hear me okay? Probably because I talk too loud. My mic was way up there. I forgot to put it down. Excuse me. Got to drink some of my tea my wife gave me. Yeah, exactly. 11 counties. There's a lot of pros to cons, like Jeremy's saying. It sounds awesome, but it won't happen. There's the better half right there.
Oh, stop.
You're the one everybody wants to see, so they're tired of listening to me talk. So if some of the counties in Oregon seceded, we would get all that tax-based money and all those conservatives that would join Idaho. But at the same time, it would require a larger government entity to manage all of that. So there's two sides to that. But it's never going to happen because the liberals in Portland, well, Salem's the capital of Oregon, all those liberals will not let it happen because they need the money for the tax base. So it's just never going to happen. But it'd be fun to watch. So all the counties got the I-5. Yep. Could be a trap for Idaho. Yeah. It'd be awesome. Gonna screw up the maps. Everybody have to buy new maps. Some Northern California too. That'd be fun. But we'll see what happens. So, what do we got to do this week? We got to just make sure everything's packed up.
We got to actually pack everything before we leave in 2 weeks. Because when we come back, we only have a day and a half to pack up and then head out. So it's yeah.
So I brought some of the boxes.
Everything, yeah. I
brought some boxes down in the garage and put them down so that you could go through them when you get home from work. So I'll come home. So I was just telling them I gotta work. I make sure I work out every night to keep my blood pressure down after work, and then help pack and get things kind of squared away. So.
Fishes and Loaves, I would love a schoolhouse studio. However, it's too far from the house. Otherwise, it would be my big craft room. And I would get it because that's what I want. Because I'm moving for him.
Yeah, you'd get it.
Yeah,
I'd love to make it. But don't you want to make that for a guest house for our friends and family?
Yeah, I do.
You wouldn't. You would.
I would definitely.
It would be a good crop. You would walking over there is not that big a deal. You'd be fine.
No, I don't know about that.
You'd be fine.
Yeah, a zip line. He did promise me a zip line, Jeremy. So hopefully I could zip line there.
A 4x4 ATV.
Oh,
right? Somebody watched our last video. That's right. Hey, I actually have a zip line, Roger, just so you know. I haven't put it up yet. I plan on putting up the zip line up there for the kids. Well,
I always wanted a zip line.
Okay, I'm going to put one up for Olivia.
Yes.
Zip line to the schoolhouse. There you go. You know what's funny? You say John Hancock. Jeremy, you want to answer John Hancock's comment there? He said to hire a young kid to come help us. Tell us what the young kids. Tell us how much the young kids want to work in Idaho. If they're not working already, they don't want to work. It's crazy. So stay tuned, Tim. A tractor is coming. I'm not going to tell you it. If you've been watching my last a few live streams, I've mentioned what I'm going to be looking at, what I'm probably going to be buying when we get up there. So, guys, trying to keep all this stuff and record it and then get it posted it's been an absolutely nightmare. Between working full time and packing and working out and still trying to get some rest at night and then trying to do a video. Oh, just ask Jeremy how. When does he have time to edit videos and put them out? I mean, but we love this. I mean, I love this interaction with you guys. So
Michael says he volunteers, Nate.
Oh, how nice of you. How about you come with us, Michael, and you can help us move in? How about that? Let's. Yeah, I hear you, Roger. Well, guys, that's the. I just want to give you guys let you guys know what's going on. I'll try and go live next Sunday and give you guys an update right before we go.
Thanks, Jenny.
And we're praying for you that knows that needs prayer, and you know who you are. Try and get a couple more videos out there and give you guys some eyeballs on what the craziness looks like.
Have you heard anything from Starlink?
No, I have not heard anything from Starlink yet. That's coming. I had a friend say they were hearing. I had some friends say they went to the local Verizon store to try to get a Wii Boost for their phone system, and that guy had said something about October is when they expected people to be able to get their hands on Starlink and a more of a wide release. So it may be October. What it says online is the middle to end of this year. So within the next few months, I'm hoping. You guys will know when we get Starlink because I will go live. I guarantee it. I will be so elated because if you guys have watched any of our stuff in the past and the cell tower I put up and the drama I've gone through to try and get reception, I have enough reception so that she can call her mom, and that's good enough.
I don't think we just did the deposit, Jeremy. We didn't buy all in, right? You just did the deposit.
I did the $99 deposit, so. Oh. You'll help me move WD Glock and Roll? Right on. You can come drive my dozer. I'd love to have you come drive the dozer. Heck yeah.
If you pay it up front, you may get it immediately, he said.
It wouldn't let me, Jeremy. It only gave me the option to pay $99. So. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tim, for that. I think I've got two. Jeremy's going to come help us. That first load is just going to be a couple things we got to get off the trailer, and the rest of it's pretty quick. But when we come up there, my daughter's going to be with us, and my son might be going with us as well as my daughter's boyfriend. So
that's not till later on in July.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, Tim, thanks for that. I will definitely keep that in mind. I appreciate that. Huh. Well, I don't think it gave me the option, Jeremy. Oh, you suck.
Oh this guy is gullible, Jeremy.
Well,
don't take advantage of this poor old man.
It's just I can't see his face. If I could see his face, I knew he was lying because he can't stop smiling. So
The cell phone number, probably because of that. He said,
Right. The Cali phone number. Oh, geez. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming tonight. Again, we're going to cut out of here and let you guys get back to your beautiful families, and we appreciate it. We'll catch you up on next week, and stay tuned. It's coming. 10 days.
Yep, it is.
We'll do some lives. We'll try and do some live streams from the road if we can, and just give you everybody a little update as we're driving up the road up to Idaho. So, you guys have a great night. Thanks for popping in, guys.
Good night.